Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with NXT, broadcast live last night on the CW from the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. In the main event, Hank Walker and Tank Ledger retained the NXT Tag Team title against Shawn Spears and Nico Vance.
Out by the champions. Spears turns right back around in the belly. Boys! Get out of here! Into the cover. Hank and Tank retain the titles.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Hank and Tank!
The show closed with a brawl involving women participating in the Women's Battle Royal at the Great American Bash, as well as others such as Stephanie Vaquer, Maxine, Natalia, Ivy, Nile, Julia, and Zelina Vega. The winner of the Battle Royal is scheduled to receive a shot at the NXT Women's title.
Oh yeah! And popping off here at the Evolution Summit!
All these women trying to prove a point. It is chaos here tonight. I don't necessarily think this is what our general manager had in mind when she wanted to have the Evolution Summit.
But I think this is exactly what we can look forward to this Sunday at Evolution!
In the opening segment, Ricky Saints won a gauntlet match, pinning Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, and Jackson Drake in succession. The win earned Saints a shot at the Great American Bash at Ethan Page's North American title in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Several wrestlers from Pro Wrestling Noah appeared during a pre-tape segment wishing good luck to Yoshiki Inamura in his match with NXT champion Obafemi at the Bash, including Naomichi Marufuji, Ulka Sasaki, Kaito Kiyomiya, and Keiji Muto. In other results, Kalani Jordan beat Laney Reed, TNA's Joe Hendry and Mike Santana defeated Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont, and Charlie Dempsey topped Tavion Heights. In ratings news, the June 30th episode of Monday Night Raw, which streamed live 2 hours earlier than usual, drew the smallest viewership since the show began on Netflix, according to released information. The episode drew 2.5 million views and 4.6 million total viewer hours that week, according to Netflix. Viewer hours were down 11.5% from the previous week, and views were down 3.8%. In TNA wrestling news, Anthem Sports President Carlos Silva discussed TNA's search for better television distribution in an interview yesterday on John Wall Street. Said Silva, quote, "A new media rights deal will help to build us a more consistent fan base with larger reach. It will also provide us the opportunity to go live 52 weeks a year, and in today's world, live matters," end quote. Impact currently airs on Access TV, where it has been since 2019 and where Anthem also has an ownership stake. Silva indicated that he was interested in TNA airing on a network in 40 to 50 million homes compared to the roughly 30 million homes that have Access TV. He stated the company is looking for a television distribution deal in the range of $10 million per year. When discussing how TNA Wrestling is not currently profitable, Silva also raised the possibility of eventually selling the Anthem Sports division altogether. In Ring of Honor news, ROH Women's Television Champion Red Velvet is out of action with an injury as confirmed by Tony Khan during yesterday's media call. Khan indicated that she would be unable to defend her title on Friday at Supercard of Honor, and that an interim champion would be decided at the event in her absence. And in news from outside the ring, the Southern California beach house belonging to Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch was broken into yesterday morning, according to TMZ. The home was reportedly robbed at approximately 3 a.m. while both Rollins and Lynch were away due to Monday Night Raw being in Rhode Island. Law enforcement reported that the burglars broke in through a glass back door and robbed the home of about $10,000 in cash. No arrests had been made as of yesterday. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, Follow the wrestling news across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.